again, but the referee hasn't given a try yet. He says the ball is still short of the line, but the boys in yellow really barracking the line early on here, and the first try of the match is given. So Chinnor strike within the opening few minutes here, as we've just seen there, and as George Warboys prepares to slot the kick over, and he does so. Chinnor take an early 7-0 lead inside the first 3 minutes here. Kieran Goss looking to go. Ollie Wynne even going to go and score. Can he get there to the line? Is he pulled him short? But no, the referee gives a try, and an instant fight back there from Caldy. The massive carry off the back of that scrum, but the ball quickly spitting out of the back of that ruck, and Ollie Wynne racing away from the defenders to potentially lock things up here. That's exactly the response these Caldy fans commentary box and on the pitch. Wilkinson's kick is good, and so it is 7-all here as we just passed the 7-minute mark here at Payton Field, and that'll be with Chinnor still piling on the pressure here. The ball taking age to come out the back of that ruck, but it's a serious one, and the try is there again. So Chinnor get their second try of the match, and it's a similar one to their first, crashing over from close range after the number 10 George Warboys prepares to take this conversion to open up a 7-point advantage, and he does so, just creeping the ball there inside the far post, and so it's 14 points to 7, and the ball still creeping towards the advantage line with penalty advantage and a try for Caldy. So once again they hit straight back, and it is one of the championship's most prolific men this season, Ollie Hearn, darting over from close range with these 8. So it's Kilcourse who will be shaping up to kick as the chaser attempts to capitalise on the poor run of form that we mentioned for Caldy, but the Caldy defence able to potentially, but they're not quite, as Chinnor cross again. So the driving maul working a treat there for the visitors. Not quite sure who has crossed, but it is another try. So the third try of the match, as said, as mentioned. Certainly will, and so Warboys looking to add the extras from the touchline, and he does so. Both sides 100% off the boot so far, as Chinnor's lead is extended to 21 points to 14, with 30. The ball back to the left. Warboys taking the ball to the line. A big carry through the centre there from the inside centre, and that's a fantastic fourth try. Bonus point secured within 32 minutes of this match, and Thomas Watson hit that line like an absolute freight train, straight in. 26 points to 14 lead into the break. 4-try bonus point already secured for the visitors, despite Caldy hitting back with 2 tries immediately after the first 2 scores from the visitors. Ollie Hearn to throw into the line-out, and almost a chance on the flat on the crash ball there, but Dan Owen unable to keep hold of the ball, and so the win going wide. Wilkinson tries to chip up at the top. Obiene is onto it, and Obiene, the bounce sits up perfectly for him. And so it's Caldy who will score first in the second half. A fantastic piece of adventurous play there from Kieran Wilkinson. Penalty advantage on his side, and boy, didn't he make it pay there, Adam.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed there. Still the second half, sort of Kieran and Obi turning something out of nothing there. Obi just such a fast, explosive player, being able to get in the end of that ball. And yeah, that's a huge momentum shifter for Caldy here.
So they get first points on the board in the second half here at Payton Field, and so it'll be Wilkinson to convert the try, having set it up for Obiene, and so the score lines are narrowed now. So it's 26 points to 21. Chinnor still lead, and so this Chinnor's more slowly making its way towards the line. Caldy unable to, a little bit breaking off there, but they're still motoring forward and going for the line, and the try is given. So a dart for the line there. A scrum cap clad player, the scrum cap coming off, and I think it's Chris Moore getting his second try of the match. The Chinnor hooker crossing again, and so Chinnor registered their 5th try, able to.
Disappointed with that one, obviously. That sort of came off the back of 2 penalties from Caldy, so we're sort of letting them get back in there. So yeah, I think sort of just keeping the play clean and sort of building upon that will be the goal for the next set.
The referee gives it the green light, and so here comes this Caldy maul. We've not seen much of it so far, but it's rolling forward at speed here. Can it break forward? And a try is given. The referee seeing that one of the Caldy players dropping to the floor and being able to ground that ball there. So once again, as we saw so often in the first half, Caldy able to hit straight back from the Chinnor try. And so they once again narrow the deficit to 33-26 with a kick to come. Once again, Adam, exactly the response Matt Cairns would have wanted.
Yeah, kicking the ball down there into the corner, so the Caldy corner, usually get the ball, the maul rumbling there. You saw it, really good setup, and then sort of the backs coming in, adding that extra weight, getting over.
Fourth potential conversion of the match, and he nails this one. So 4 from 4 off the tee of Kieran Wilkinson. In fact, one of them wasn't off Wilkinson because it was Matt Kilcourse, of course, when Wilkinson had been simmered. So that is the full-time whistle. So that last-ditch play down the right-hand side just unable to come off for Caldy, and they are consigned to a 4th straight defeat, going down 36 points to 28 at home to Chinnor.